Hello everyone, my name is Ralph Peterson. I'm a 4th degree black belt here at O'Malley Taekwondo, and it's really great being a part of the O'Malley Taekwondo family. I've been a member of O'Malley Taekwondo since the beginning, 3 years ago, and it's just been a really fun and enriching and rewarding experience. Well, teaching is a big part of my life outside of the dojo, as I'm a professor at Berklee College of Music, and I've been teaching on the collegiate level since 1987. And even before that, I had the example of my father, who ran a slow-pitch softball league for young kids in the town that I grew up in, which was the predecessor to the police athletic league. So I've always had this shining example of therefore desire to help empower young people. And Taekwondo and O'Malley Taekwondo is really great at doing that, building confidence, discipline, determination, very important principles to live by, not just about kicking and punching. Master O'Malley understands that Taekwondo teaches you about yourself and your character, the strength of your character. And he is more than just an instructor to me. He's become a friend. He's been supportive in many other ways, many of other of my endeavors to spread the gospel of Taekwondo in other communities. Master O'Malley has been incredibly supportive, donating uniforms to summer programs for kids where I teach in the inner city down in Dorchester. So he's everything that you want in a he's a mentor, an instructor, a friend, and not so much a father figure, but like it's nice to have a big brother. Yeah, and I don't have any brothers. I didn't grow up with any brothers, and so I really admire his commitment to the school, his commitment to the art, his knowledge. I mean, you hear in basketball, they talk about people like LeBron James having an incredible basketball IQ. Master O'Malley has an unbelievable martial arts IQ. It's not just fighting. It involves form and an explosive, artful, physically demanding way to execute forms. Some people don't have a lot of respect for forms, but if you come in here and do them the way we do them, you'll get a workout, no doubt about it.
Mr. O'Malley is a world-class athlete, and you're a world-class musician. And nearly all my friends, across different, huge age span, have heard of you. And I wonder, what is that connection that you draw between being a musician versus being an athlete? And what are some of the sort of cross-learning opportunities you've uncovered?
It has really been amazing. What I've learned is that jazz music, playing drums, teaching, and Taekwondo are all arts. And so as an art form, it's constantly expanding and growing and evolving and changing. And it's really wonderful to experience the principles of consistency and repetition and focus and perseverance, all of the things that make you a great musician, patience, things that make you a good teacher, are things that help you to become better at martial arts. The physical benefits, in my case, have been really outstanding. 2 years ago, when I tested for 3rd degree black belt, I weighed 330 pounds. So I've lost 83 pounds here at O'Malley Taekwondo in 2 years, with a lot of hard work and diet changes, but also a lot of support from you guys, my classmates, you and Adam and Tracy and all the other black belts, and Master O'Malley and Instructor Falau have always been encouraging me, as opposed to making me not feel good about myself, always giving me little words of encouragement, to keep me coming back. And so I now try to set an example as a fourth degree black belt. I'm the highest ranking student in the school, and so there's a huge responsibility for me to set an example for these principles as a student, and I take that responsibility to heart very much. Quality. And that's with all due respect to quality martial arts schools in the area. I love this system, this traditional ITF system of Taekwondo that's taught here. I'm a jazz musician, so my instincts gravitate towards things that are traditional as opposed to modern and trendy. And the drive, to me, is a measure of my commitment to myself. Well, bullying has become an issue in society, in our schools, and the empowerment of women is something else that is a very big component of the benefits of training here at O'Malley Taekwondo. And it's not, well, there's a very specific self-defense system taught with lightning strikes and self-defense modules and all of these types of things that are practical. They're not so steeped in tradition. I mentioned tradition before, but not arcane. Some traditionalists can be so traditional that it's no longer practical. The self-defense component here in O'Malley Taekwondo gives us practical responses to everyday occurrences that could happen to us while we're in school, at work, inappropriate advances in the street, going to our cars. And more than that, it teaches us, it raises our level of awareness and changes you on the inside, which projects the way you're perceived outside. So a lot of trouble is avoided simply by the way you carry yourself. And these kids need to learn that most bullies are cowards anyway. And that if you carry yourself in a certain way and look them straight in the eye and speak with a level, calm voice, that they'll step away and be afraid of you rather than you be afraid of them. And that's very important, not just inside here, but outside.
Absolutely.